Most people believe you need a blazing hot pan with oil to cook a great steak. I certainly did. So when I saw a cold sear method for steak demonstrated by chefs and cooks on YouTube, I was intrigued. So what are the benefits to cold searing steak? It sounds so counterintuitive. Cold searing helps ensure that your steak is evenly cooked, so you get a nice looking steak, especially medium rare, from edge to edge. And for me, this is the best reason. You just gotta try it to believe it. And also, we're making a delicious garlic fried rice that's perfect with juicy steak. Hey everyone, my name is Wally. I like it, I cook it, and I share it. Let's do this. We're going to start off with some garlic. Not some, a lot of it. I'm using 2 whole heads here. You can mince it up with a knife or use a food processor. And I recommend making a bunch of this ahead of time because there are many uses for this. You can add it to your vegetable stir fries, soups, ramen, or even in your Fruit Loops.
Garlic and Fruit Loops. Can't be that bad, right? The milk could be a little more cold though.
To fry up minced garlic, you need to remember 3 things. A cold pan with enough oil to cover the garlic and low heat. Stir the minced garlic around once in a while for even cooking. There should only be a gentle sizzling noise. Just until it starts to turn golden brown, flip off the heat. It'll continue cooking and get slightly darker. So quickly remove the fried minced garlic onto a storage container lined with paper towels. They will keep for up to a week when sealed and stored in the refrigerator. And now this is how we cook a steak, cold sear method. To get a really nice sear in the crust, you need to remove as much moisture as you can. This is a 350 gram sirloin steak. My steak is on the lean side. I highly recommend getting a steak with decent amount of fat so that it can render out. I'm only going to add a lot of ground black pepper. No salt right now because that's just going to draw out moisture. I'm going to salt my steak right before eating. Alright, here it is. Cold pan, no oil. Flip your heat on high setting. I'm going to cook the steak about 2 minutes each side for a total of 8 minutes. This timing works best for steaks that are 1 inch in thickness. Halfway through, I'm going to lower the heat down to a low medium to a medium. Alright, I am at the 2-minute mark, so here's the first flip. Okay, so not too promising right now, but trust me, it'll get there. Alright, so I flipped to the other side again, and it's a 4-minute mark, and I have switched to a medium heat. It's starting to look pretty good right now.
So I'm a medium rare to rare type of steak guy, and I've been cooking steak so long that I can pretty much just look at it and know that it is medium rare. So I don't know, I guess maybe it's my superpower or something.
Kidding aside, when you cook enough steaks, eventually you'll build a steak cooking readiness intuition. But for you folks at home, you probably want to invest in a good kitchen thermometer and aim for 130 degrees Fahrenheit for medium rare. Alright, so we're at the 6-minute mark. Let's take a look. Oh, looks pretty good. The outside has a nice crust, and even though I lowered the heat, this pan is still plenty hot to carry on cooking. And because there's no oil, there's none of that dreaded hot oil splatter from pan searing steaks that gets everywhere all over your kitchen stove. Now I'm almost at the 8-minute mark. This steak looks amazing, and I'm pretty sure it is on the medium rare to the rare side. So I'm gonna take it off and let it rest. This part is super important. I typically let my meat rest for almost as long as I cooked it, which is plenty of time for me to make this garlic fried rice. I've got my pan here. I'm gonna set it on a low heat and quickly add 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. I sliced up 1 large garlic clove. We're gonna flavor that oil with some of these garlic chips, which I'll also be using for garnish. When you see the edge of the garlic start to brown, flip to the other side. And when that side starts to turn golden brown, quickly remove it because it is about to burn. Now heat your pan on a medium-high heat. I already added 2 stalks of chopped spring onion to speed this video up. Let those flavors mingle with the garlic oil for about 10 seconds. Now toss in your rice. I am using 250 grams of stale cooked jasmine rice. And also add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of that fried minced garlic you prepared earlier. Quickly stir around and infuse the flavored oil into the rice for about 10 to 15 seconds. This is a seasoning mixture I made earlier. It is salt, fresh ground black pepper, and a hint of the old MSG. It will help turbo boost the flavors of your fried rice. Mix and stir around for about 15 seconds. Then add 2 teaspoons of soy sauce for taste and color. Stir and combine around for about 10 seconds. We are not finished. Remember, whenever you cook, it is always important to taste your work and season accordingly with salt or soy sauce. Don't forget to add some salt. That's awesome. Try this one out, folks. I know you love it, but remember, I do make delivery. I take Bitcoins and Camels as payment. See you all in the next one. It's all right.